I'm Lieutenant Colonel Michael Arnett, Senior Medical Officer for the 20th Seaburn Command in Aberdeen Proving Ground, Maryland. We are the Army's primary unit for countering weapons of mass destruction, and I would like to share with you a few thoughts about how science has played a role in my career and why it is important to me. The demand for skilled workers in science, technology, engineering, and math, or STEM, is rapidly growing. Whenever people think of the Army, there are many images that come to mind. Green Berets, Army Rangers, tanks, helicopters, paratroopers, to name a few. But there is an incredibly rich and profound history of medical advances from Army doctors that goes back to our nation's beginning and continues today. During the Continental Army's winter at Valley Forge in 1778, George Washington's physicians inoculated troops with smallpox to give them immune protection and prevent the spread of the disease. Major Jonathan Letterman, Senior Medical Officer for the Army of the Potomac, thought soldiers would get faster care if there were wagons with assigned stretcher bearers that could go out into the battlefield, pick up the wounded, and bring them back to the field dressing stations and field hospitals. This was revolutionary because previously wounded soldiers had to be hand-carried by their friends or make their own way to the medical tents. Another Civil War physician, Dr. William Mayo, was stationed in Rochester, Minnesota, where he was the examining physician for the Union Army's draft board. After the war, he stayed in the area and opened up a clinic with his sons. Dr. William Mayo and his practice grew into one of the world's renowned hospitals, the Mayo Clinic. One of the most famous Army physicians, Dr. Walter Reed, carried out one of the first scientific studies on disease transmission and discovered that mosquitoes were the vectors for transmitting yellow fever. His discovery potentially saved more lives than any other physician in the course of human history. World War II battlefields saw the first major use of medications specifically designed to kill bacteria, the medications we now call antibiotics. Currently, the Army is developing vaccines for infections including malaria, partnering with pharmaceutical industry to develop new medications, and continually improving resuscitative surgery in the austere and pre-hospital setting. The aspect of Army medicine that I find particularly compelling, and one of the reasons I have stayed in the Army for over 20 years, is that I have used medical science to answer these questions. What can I do to provide better care to soldiers? And 2, how can I keep America's sons and daughters healthy and bring them back home every time they go out on a mission? As technology enters even more aspects of daily life in the workplace changes, STEM skills and knowledge are becoming even more important in the workforce. It is my sincerest hope that you will use science to make life for yourself and those around you better. Not easier, but better. For more information about the Army STEM program, please visit www.usarmystars.com/STEM. Winning matters, liberty we defend.